Hey guys, Quinamations here. Today I'm going to be going over the first trimester of my sketchbook in IB Visual Art. It's been 6 weeks since I've started this sketchbook and I'm going to continue it. I'm going to go through what I've done so far in this first triad. And so yeah, let's get started. This first page is an assignment that I had to do, but I just did little sketches in between. Like I did a robot here, a danger noodle here, which is a snake, and then trees and just squiggly lines to basically fill the space. So yeah, that's the first page. Now this page I drew some mountains here, another big rock and some rocks and some cartoon faces. I'm just gonna put that off to the side because it's just like a separate piece of paper. This is another assignment that I had to do. I drew like a little comic along with it. And another page here for assignments. I started drawing pieces of my stormtrooper armor that I have, just separate pieces. I drew them half decently. This I could never get the shape right for, because I never remember what the shape is. I think the best out of all of these is this piece right here, the breastplate of the armor. Like it actually turned out pretty good. This right here was an attempt at copying a picture I have of me in my stormtrooper armor. This was like the first time I ever tried portrait kind of thing. It's not even really portrait, but my first time trying to draw stuff from life. It did not go very well, but you can tell what it is, that's good. And up here I was trying to fill in those lines, but since I'm left-handed when I draw, it picked it up on my hand and then smeared it all over the place. Other people that are left-handed know that problem. Here are some sketches of some rocks and wood that I did. This was when I first discovered that I could do a wood texture. So I was experimenting a lot with that. I've been pretty much my entire life drawing rocks like this, like little tiny rocks. I want to do concept art when I get older, so this is kind of preparing me for landscape drawings and stuff like that. Next page is sideways. I have a barrel that I drew, a treasure chest I tried to draw but didn't quite go very well. I was trying to get that isometric thing going on, but I can never get the stuff right because I'm used to drawing perspective. This was a 2-point perspective wooden sword that I tried to draw. I think it turned out kind of okay, but I have trouble with, as you can see here, this part was supposed to be like the wood was cut. I have trouble drawing that texture. Here are some more sketches. I drew another barrel, a wooden block, a wooden post with a chain going down, a nail, and a board with nails in it. I think this barrel is my favorite barrel I've drawn so far. This is part of an assignment that I had to do. This is also, these are just sketches on the other hand. Like this sword that my friend drew on one of these pieces of paper. It's just my extra paper that I have for like, because I'm left-handed, I put the paper down here and then I like draw like that so it doesn't smear what's underneath. Just a little tip there. I never actually fully finished any of this stuff, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Right here I have my folder with all the papers that I get assigned in class. It's like the thickest page in my notebook by far, but it's just all the handouts and stuff that I have. Let's see. I did do one sketch of like a cartoon face in here. There we go. I drew this. That's coming up later. I drew this cartoon character kind of Disney style, and I kind of liked it, so I saved it. I'm going to put all this back. This right here, this portrait of Dustin from Stranger Things, actually ties back into another assignment that I'm going to show you a little bit later that does not look very good the way I have it presented in here, but in real life it does look better. So this was a project from the Los Angeles County Fair. We had to draw stuff that we saw in the Our Body exhibit, which is basically preserved human bodies that they have on display in different poses and stuff. This was my first attempt at drawing like people stuff. I don't know how to explain that really. So here we have practice drawing characteristics like eyes and mouths and stuff. I have them folded up, so inside of here there's a separate paper that has the mouths that I drew that are not very good. So I'm not going to show all these. Just imagine like a 2-year-old drew a bunch of eyes and stuff. I also drew this skull as part of the Our Bodies exhibit assignment because I had to draw 3 different human body parts. Here is some more sketching I did with the wood texture. I drew this wooden crate, which I'm actually pretty happy with. It turned out kind of realistic looking, which I was surprised by. I have this wooden box chest thing and another wooden crate here. And underneath that I drew another wooden crate. Apparently I love my wooden crates. And this was the first bridge I ever drew, so I think it turned out pretty good for the first bridge. On the next page I have some ideas for comics that I drew. This whole section here is actually based off a comic by The Odd Ones Out, where a cow is in heaven and then he's like, oh, you remember that hamburger you ate? Yeah, that was me. Yeah. So here I have some just like character practice drawing stuff. I think this was the first one I drew on this page, and then that one, and then it goes downhill from there. This page here is an assignment, but I did draw a bird wing here. It's supposed to be the bone structure of a bird wing, if you couldn't tell. Okay, so now we're getting to the kind of creepy part where my teacher was forcing us to draw human portraits. I am not good at drawing realistic people, and they end up looking kind of like zombies. So this is the first portrait I ever drew in my life. Sorry about that, I had some issues with my camera. Now, this last page I just have some sketches of some rocks that I did. Nothing really too amazing. I'm gonna focus my camera here, there we go. I did this just like some regular old sketches of rocks that aren't really anything to marvel about. And then, in light of all of the clowns running around, I tried to draw this cartoon clown, but it also did not turn out very good. So I'm going to just end the video here. Thank you guys for watching my sketchbook breakdown video. So as little side cursors, so sorry for not posting very much recently. I've been pretty swamped with schoolwork. I'm doing a lot of higher level classes, so they take up a lot more of my time. I'm really trying to make videos for you guys. I think on the weekends I can make more videos. Nevertheless, thank you guys so much for all the support, even though I haven't been able to post videos. So yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys in the next video.